Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy and today we're going to be doing another full review episode. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. All my returning viewers, you know how we do, so let's shake a leg, shall we? Today's full review is going to be of the Shieldaig single malt Scotch whiskey. This is the Islay Finest Old, 40% alcohol by volume. Produced and bottled in Scotland with William Maxwell and Co. 750, the Loch of the Herring. Now that's the Shieldaig. The fishermen, that's the Loch of the Herring, and the centuries have rightfully considered themselves lucky. I definitely feel lucky. There you go. Take a look at the back there. A little more information. Don't need no government. Imported by Silver Lake Imports, Miami, Florida. Couldn't get this cork pop. Nondescript, but pretty decent cork. Thanks for that. Let's go ahead and get a little pour, shall we? Alright, put you down here real quick for a moment. Put you back there, and let's talk about it, shall we? So, Shieldaig has a line. It's not a very long line. They have a space side. They have a Highland. They have a 12-year space side and an 18-year space side. Now, the Shieldaig, like I said, is a fishing village in Northern Highlands, and they do not disclose where they are sourcing their barrels from. They use American charred oak barrels, not if it's ex-bourbon or whatnot. We'll get into that in just a moment. This is another offering coming from Ian McLeod. We're really starting to like that guy. He does put out some pretty good stuff. Before we get any further, let's go ahead and get this whiskey color scale, Mr. Randy's handy dandy whiskey color scale, and off screen, it's coming in at a medium brown. I'm getting better at it, trying to figure out the best angle. So it's coming in at a medium brown. Relatively on the light side. I know it looks a little darker than it really does, but once you put it up against the white, that's a beautiful, brilliant color. Camera lenses do not do it justice. Ooh, okay. So yeah, they do say that it is a peaty, smoky, a little bit of smoke, but it's really softer on the medicinal, like I used to say, marinated Band-Aids. That's a little bit softer, and there's a little bit more of a softer, sweeter end to it. So usually it would be like a very sharp, pointy edge to it. This one's a little softer, and it's got a little bit of a sweeter end to it. It's still got that medicinal sort of bite to it. You definitely get some peat. It's a very beautiful, very interesting nosing. Mr. Randy paid $24.89 out the door, so just under $25. And it's a 40% alcohol by volume, so let's go ahead and get it on the palate. Let's do that initial palating. Mr. Randy does a 3-part to his review system. Part 1, off the rip, get it home, crack it open, have my first pour, share my first impressions with you because that's how we do it. Part 2, full review, where we're at today. Drink it down halfway, put the cork back in it, put it on the shelf for a week and a half to 2 weeks. There's a schedule. While it's sitting there, I go online, I try and find out as much as I can about it. I come back, we talk about it, I score it, continue to drink it because Part 3, final pour episode, thusly named, we have that final pour and compare it to the first pour off the rip and everything in between. This is a not so local Total Wine and More exclusive, as well as all their other offerings. We'll go for the second one and we'll continue to talk about it. Interesting. I call that a decent enough viscosity. Transfers okay enough to the palate. It is not a peat bomb. It is not a smoky smoker. It does have some influences. As far as fruit goes, it's hard to focus on what kind of fruits might be in here due to that peatiness and smokiness. It does sort of render a menthol sort of simulation. You know how like a lot of artificial menthols have like a higher spiky point to it? Imagine chopping that spiky point off and you get like a nice, easy, mellow menthol. It's kind of what this is like. Sure, if you're experienced enough, you can pick it apart and you go, yeah, that's peat, that's smoke. And then this is that, this is that. But you wrap it all up like a burrito, and it's like drinking scotch with a little bit of menthol in it. Beautiful nose, still got a good nose on it. And it's a $25 bottle out the door for Mr. Randy. It's warm, it's soft. Initially, you want to go for like a deep, dark, rich plum, but then it lightens up and it lifts back up to sort of like a menthol, but it doesn't go all the way up as a menthol. Like I said, that spike, chop that spike off, and you get like a flat, mellow menthol. So I would recommend this one to people who think they don't like those heavily peated, heavy, smoky, peated scotch. This is pretty easy. It's pretty nice. It's got that mellowness to it. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this finish, and we're done. No lawnmowers today. The guy with the big loud truck hasn't come through yet. I don't know. I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. I haven't heard him yet. I'm a little ahead, so I don't know. Maybe it's just me being ahead. So I haven't heard him come home yet. So the finish is pretty decent as far as the flavoring goes. You get a little bit more robustness, but it's also short-lived. Then you get that sort of lingering sensation like menthol gives you. I'm getting lots of cheek, lots of back end. Get some decent heat. It's not even close to a 2, but it's nice. Mostly cheeks. A little bit wants to creep up into the gums, but it's not really going to happen. And then it really tapers off into like a sort of lingering aspartame sort of artificial sweetener. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying that's how I am conveying these sensations to you. Let's put a score on it. $25 for a decent Islay single malt Scotch whiskey. This is pretty good for 25 bucks. That's a pretty good experience. Score it. A weak 4 out of 5. A weak 4 out of 5. If you give me a little bit more robustness and maybe a little bit deeperness, a little more depth to the flavors and the fruits and whatnot, you'd probably have like a Lagavulin. Yeah, if you were to bump that up a little bit, you'd probably be creeping into the Lagavulin lane. And I don't know, it's undisclosed, so I mean, it could be a watered down Lagavulin. What do you think? Oh, my fair price on this, I think I'll leave it alone. The $25 to $30 out the door range is, I'd say it's pretty comfortable with that. Would I buy this again? I I would have no qualms if I was really in a pinch and I needed a good Scotch, a good, not so heavily peated Scotch, and the price point needed to be lower than that. I mean, lower than I'm getting into now. I think this would fit the bill. Absolutely. Well, there it is. In the comment section, would love to know, where are you at? What are you drinking? What's going on in the world of libations around you? Have you had a Shieldaig? Am I even properly saying it right? A lot of the times, I don't even watch videos, other people's videos, unless I'm already watching your channel. If I'm already watching your channel, I'm probably doing it because I saw you and you said, hey, try this out, whatever. I have not seen this. I'm starting to get to a point where I do not seek out these videos to give me sort of a yes or no. If I'm sitting on the fence, I just put it on the list and we just knock them out as we go down. That's where I am at my point that I am in my whiskey journey. I'm not even doing any, forward research. I'm only doing it when we do the full review. After I drink it down halfway, then I start doing my research. But if I'm happen to watch your video and you have a Whiskey Tube video channel, and I'm watching it and you suggest something, it's probably gonna make the list. It's just where it is on that list. That's just where it lands. But hey, what do you think about it? Let's talk about it. As always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. Have a good one.